In this modern age of instant communication and high-tech business transactions, computer literacy is an absolute necessity. Information Communication Technology, or ICT, is the most common element in business and education, in social interactions, in tourism, agriculture, and health. In fact, it has become the catalyst that drives the nations of the world. Guyana found itself in a unique position 2 short years ago. But the winds of change blew in.
What we're doing here is part of what government intends to do, is that we intend to put government services online. That is fine. Government is going to become more efficient and things will happen faster and better for the citizens. But there's a very, very crucial part of it, the citizens. A lot of citizens, possibly those in Georgetown, have the means, they have internet at their disposal. Some of them might be financially well off, so they can afford internet access. But what about those citizens that do not have the means, the financial means, that do not have the devices, the computer, the tablet, the smartphones at home? What about them? What about citizens living in poor and remote communities, communities that are a little way off from GT&T and Digicel, that just don't have access to the internet? What will happen to them? So a part of our mandate is to ensure that communities like Good Hope have the ability to participate in what government is doing.
Enter 2016, the year of Guyana's Renaissance. For the first time, a ministry was established dedicated to ensuring that every citizen is ICT literate and that every citizen could access the internet and benefit from fast, effective public services.
Now, all over the world, as you know, people are celebrating and observing Girls in ICT Day today. If you don't know why, let me tell you. In the last decade, even before that, women have been taking charge of the highest positions in business. And it was so good to have one of the groups do that listing of the most famous women in ICT.
My name is Lena Groot. I want to become a doctor. ICT helped me, giving me experiences in which I have never known before in partaking in the subject areas.
I think ICT can help me in a big way by creating an app that can inform me of cases and incidents that have happened, so I can help with cases of domestic problems.
My name is Kayla King. I aspire to become a surgeon, and that particular area requires a lot of studying, and ICT could help me to further my studies.
This protracted process had to begin with education at all levels, kindergarten to university, on the way to creating an ICT-educated population. The ultimate objective is a new, faster fiber optic service with free Wi-Fi hotspots and connected classrooms at all campuses. In 2016, the Internet Connectivity Program spread out across the nation, beginning in the coastal regions.
We are setting out to install community ICT hubs here on the Essequibo Coast. So any community that is within that 5 miles radius of this site will have internet access, access to government services that are online from here. But we also have sites in Aurora, we have sites in Surrey, we have sites in Joanna, Cecilia, we have sites going up the coast at just before Dartmouth and in Charity also.
As at May 2017, 55 ICT internet hubs have already been set up or are being equipped.
One of the things that we have done with ICT hubs to empower communities to manage their hubs is that we are allowing communities to provide the printing aspect of the hub. After we have set up the monitoring and management committee, they receive training on how to run the hub. And part of that training, we advise them to come together as a group, raise funds, and putting printing equipment.
We are very grateful for this intervention, and it will help my visual arts department at Potentia Secondary for the students to acquire graphics, to learn more graphic art, and to use the computer to their access.
Now, in my information technology class, what I usually do, because we have a limited number of computers, when I go to the classroom, we try to create a link between a cell phone or a notebook and the actual desktop computer. So when I have the practical stuff, I encourage them to use their cell phones or to bring their notebooks and their laptops to school. And so we can have an on-hand demonstration as to how we use the computer, how we use the cell phones, how they are related in terms of input devices, output devices, and so on. So we get a practical stuff.
The government of Guyana's program to bring the internet and its wealth of information to every single Guyanese citizen is off to a running start. There is no time to lose. Guyana stands on the threshold of productive, lucrative times, and there will be no greater demand than super-fast, very reliable ICT skills and services.